4 methods will help you understand conceptually mathematics. That is what Common Core is about, making sure you have the understanding of the mathematics. Bring in our base 10 board and explain how to do it with base 10, multiplying double-digit numbers. All right, before we start, we want to explain what a base 10. This is called a 1 unit because it's a 1 by 1. When you multiply 1 by 1, the area will give me a 1 unit. The next one is represented by this whole tile, but you'll notice I would go ahead and place 10 unit tiles alongside, and it will be equal to 10 units around it. So this will be 1 by 10. When you get the area of that, this is going to be called a 10 tile. Place 10 across this 10 tile to represent that when you put 10 of these across, 10 by 10, which makes this a 100 tile. Order to place the base 10 to represent the numbers. The first one I'm going to build is 12, so I'm going to place 10 and 2 1 tiles, and notice this is a 10 plus 2, which equals 12. The next one, I'm going to go ahead and put the dimensions down below, and I'm going to go ahead and build a 10 plus 3 units, giving the number 13. Again, that was 10 plus 3, which equals 13. I'm going to go ahead and complete the multiplication by representing that. All right, a 10 tile times a 10 tile will give me an area 10 tile of 100 times a 1 will give me a 10 tile total. 10 again times a 1 will give me a 10 tile. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the next one. A 1 times a 10 tile will give me a 10 tile. 1 times 10 will give me a 10 tile. Now, the last part is a 1 times a 1, which will give me a 1 tile. And a 1 times 1 again will give me a 1. And the last one's 1 times 1 gives me this value. Now I'm ready to go ahead and show the area. Okay, let's go back to our original problem with our expanded notation. If you look at that, we start off with 100, 10 by 10. We clearly see there's a 100 tile right there. We clearly see on this side it's a 20, the area. Here you clearly see there's 30, and all those equal 6. Our base 10 is a lot closer to the expanded notation. We don't see the same thing with our algorithm. What's the major difference? Algorithms are meant for speed. Expanded notation and the base 10 method are showing properties such as distributive and commutative property, which are essential for mathematics. Very important to see that concept and the visualization. Is great because you can hold it up, demo, check for understanding, and have kids actually show you what they're doing, if they're doing it correctly, pinpoint that math knowledge, or any things that they need help on. Let's make sure EduStick is everywhere you can find, because you can teach it at any point at any time.